When men are mean to you, it has nothing to do with you. Women are often mean for a reason. You slept with my boyfriend, I don't like you because da-da-da-da, jealousy. I mean, the patriarchy pits us against each other, so there's a plethora of different reasons of why women are mean. Men are mean to impress their friends and spark joy in their own hearts. Men will literally have you fall in love with them with a whole family on the side. Men will tell their friends they're not attracted to you, come home and sleep with you. Men make their lives more difficult by lying and being rude to women. I lie and I'm mean to men because I hate them, but I can admit that. Men never admit that they hate women. Ever. I get a lot of comments on my video saying, what if the roles were reversed? The roles have been reversed for as long as you can fucking remember, bitch. I don't have to imagine anything. I've lived it. Be mean, use them, protect yourself, and most of all, do not ever trust those freaky fucking weirdos. There are obviously good men in the world. However, not a lot of them. Lover girls often lose themselves. Focus on you, not that raggedy ass man. I love y'all. Bye.
Like, is that true? Really? Wow. I think men, for me, I've worked in an industry where men are the minority, right? Men are the minority. They don't really pit against each other like women do. In fact, they have a more united front than women. They might have their subtitle, even if there's jealousy, probably they might be. But it's not like too observe of us if like women. And in an environment where men are the minority in that industry, right? That is the space where women should shine, should do better. But that's not the case. The leadership of women, even in those circumstances, you see it. It's literally just women being power hungry. Not because they want to rule to do better, but they feel like they have the power and the authority to do that. And there's chaos. There's chaos because they can bring in people they want. There could be people there, and then they'll bring outsiders. Listen, there's nothing wrong with bringing outsiders, new people, fresh faces. But if we have people in there who are not even yet permanent, who are on contract based or are temporary, then maybe you should look inside first. Again, everybody deserves an opportunity, but chaos wise, it's a lot of things. I think women leadership also tends to be problematic as well. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this video. Men in this in this industry are not necessarily mean as well. I'm just using this industry as an example. They're not necessarily mean to women, and they're not even mean. In fact, they might even use us even for sex or some kind of thing. So it's exactly there. And you find that, like she said in the beginning, but what she said about men, maybe they dislike women because of their leadership of women, but that's not just because it's men only, it's women as well. So it is what it is. I'm gonna add a video of a misandrist, I believe. Let's hear her thoughts. I've been meaning to post that. Another thing, if you have anything to add as well, let me know in the comments. I enjoy talking to you guys. Thank you to all my supporters. It excites me. Wee.
Your friendly neighborhood misandrist here to remind you that in 50 short years of women being allowed to have financial instruments, bank accounts, credit cards, and loans and property in our name, in those 50 short years, women have already surpassed the men in terms of home ownership and property ownership. Whereas men had these things in America from day one. They had rights, they had autonomy, they had legal status and protections, right? And in less than half a fucking century, within living memory of our mothers, aunts, grandmothers, aunts, I already said aunts, but within living memory of our women family members who are very much alive right now, we've already surpassed the men. Combine women's progression with the progression of Black people and people of color here in the United States. Black people were not ascribed rights, protections, citizenship, and voting rights until a short 60 years ago. There are Black people alive today who have living memory of surviving Jim Crow, segregation, and lynching, etc. And in 50 short years, in 50 short years, Black people have surpassed and are surpassing white Americans in home ownership, property ownership, college education, wealth, status, achievements, accomplishments, notoriety, fame, entertainment, academia, etc., 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 in 50 short motherfucking years. So what that tells you is that systems of oppression in America that were based on those two things, patriarchal oppression and white racial oppression, were always based on the lie of white mediocrity and white inferiority. What we were experiencing as minorities, as Black people, and as women was the lie of white patriarchal dominance. It was always based on the ability to subjugate, the ability, to enact and enforce state violence through legislation, through codification, through statutes, and through extrajudicial means such as Jim Crow laws, segregation, and lynching. So now that the lie has been exposed because minorities, Black people, and women have turned that violence back on our various oppressors, they're scrambling. They really don't know what to do, how to survive, how to act in this new society. And quite frankly, those of us who have been oppressed, we're not going back. We're not going back. And we're not going back. We're here to stay. And we will happily, readily, gleefully meet violence with violence if it has to come to that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.